Good afternoon, guys. Today I'm going to share with you tea about Bitcoin. Okay, so let's focus in the chart. Yesterday I placed a long trade from here and I make approx 400 from scalping. Today I'm going to share with you another quick setup for scalping. If you are interested in short selling, you may place a one short trade with proper risk management. Now I'm going to share with you this setup about short BTC. Okay, how you can place your trade and how you manage the trade. I'm going to share about everything. So let's focus on the chart. First of all, I'm going to share with you about small resistance. Okay, now BTC face a small resistance from 90k zone. Okay, whenever it is try to break BTC, so many time it's face rejection from 90k zone. Okay, this is 90k. Okay, and if you closely observe that there is one trend line. Okay, from 80, 83, 85, again 80, 84, and now 86, 87 approx, and it is continuously going upside, and at the same time BTC create another trend line from upside. Look at that, this one. Now the main thing is that if BTC try to break this zone, what actually you need to know about this, it is very important. Okay, price is continuously consolidated between these two trend line, and so many time it is try to break, at the same time it face rejection from upper trend line and lower trend line. Now if BTC try to go upside or BTC try to go downside, you need to place one short and one long trade. But how? Price is continuously squeezing. Look at that, and it is close to break the zone, maybe downside or maybe upside. Okay, so that is the main topic actually I want to share with you. So it's 90k is the actually middle of this two trend line. Basically you can say that it is an equilibrium position for BTC. Look at it, equilibrium is huge position where BTC try to take rest, at the same time it's create upside and downside liquidity. That's why it is going upside, downside, and now you can see that BTC try to rest in this zone. This zone is probably 90 to 88k zone. Here is the main rest zone for BTC right now. Okay, so you need to find one thing, which is liquidity, upside and downside liquidity. This one is probably close upside liquidity, this trend line, and this one is close downside liquidity. Means current price is now 88,600, and it is the nearest downside liquidity and it is the nearest upside liquidity. Now I'm going to remove these two trend line, as you can understand easily how actually BTC behave in these two zone. Now main thing is that liquidity, upside liquidity and downside liquidity, which one actually BTC try to take first. Now I'm going to remove also volume. Let me check the EMA. Also BTC close to the EMA also, and this EMA is probably 100, I think. Let me check. 100, I think 100. Yes, the big one is 100 and the small one is 50. Okay, in 4 hour time frame, BTC close to 100 EMA. Look at it, this one is 100 EMA, close to 100 EMA, and it will behave as a resistance. Look at it, here is one resistance, another time it's take resistance, another time it's take resistance, and same thing is happening continuously. Okay, the EMA defined that it will be behave as an short term resistance. Maybe BTC try to break. Okay, now if you want to place a long trade, or if you want to place a short trade, this two setup is very important. Yesterday I placed one quick scalping. I will share it with you how actually I find this setup and how actually I manage my trade. Okay, everything I will share with you in the chat. Yesterday I make simple trade. Okay, I saw one quick opportunity and I place a trade. The psychology was actually that I'm going to shift time frame is 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour time frame, BTC face support here. Look at it, this zone. Okay, here is the one small trend line, and this fall is very sharp fall. Look at it, continuously falling. At the same time, it is not break the previous zone. When BTC try to fall, but it is failed to fall this area, and this area become the largest liquidity. Okay, and I also expect this thing. Here was the closest liquidity. Look at it, and I place my trade from here. I'm going to show you. Okay, let me select from here. I place my trade from here and I capture this move from approx 86 to approx 88. Okay, 86,500 to 88. Very quick. It was very quick scalping. I place my trade from here because BTC try to go upside and create lots of liquidity in lower zone. That's why I make a quick decision to try to capture this liquidity. BTC try to go downside, and at the same time it's create long wicks, and it is defined that there is lots of buyer actually interested. At the same time it is going downside slowly, and I capture my trade from here, and it is going upside to till this zone, but I took my profit here actually. Okay, because this trend line, this EMA behave like a resistance. Okay, now similar thing actually happening in this zone, but I missed the trade actually. This zone is actually very important for short trade, but I did not capture this move. Look at that for scalping. That's why I'm going to show you another setup for BTC. If you are interested in long or short in scalping basically BTC, first of all you need to identify the liquidity. Here was the liquidity, and this candle take all the liquidity. Okay, those who place their short trade from here, maybe they place their SL above this wicks, and BTC try to go upside and take all the SL, and at the same time it is going downside. Okay, Now it is consolidated at this zone, and it was the very big move. Look at the candle. In 1 hour time frame, it is an actually very big candle from 87,400 to approx 89,400. 87, 88, approx $2,000 move. Okay. It was also very interesting setup. But I miss. Look at that, this liquidity. And BTC try to catch all the liquidity at the same time. People think that market will be go downside, and they open lots of short trade. Maybe they place their SL above this high or above this high or above this high, and it was the very quick move, and all the SL taken at the same time. Now those who make their profit and take their profit from here, now they are waiting for another position. If BTC try to go upside like that, here was the one most interesting setup. Here will be another most interesting setup. Look at it. If BTC try to go upside, and if it is try to take this liquidity, okay, this liquidity is also very good, or it can take easily. Okay, if BTC try to go upside like that, and at the same time, let me clear the area. Look at it. If it is try to go upside and at the same time it face resistance like that, if you closely observe that this area is also previous rejection zone. Okay, and it is also another equilibrium zone, and it is also another psychological number. So lots of things are actually combined at the same point, and it will be react like a big resistance. Okay, and if you try to draw a Fibonacci, look at that. Also Fibonacci important zone is also present in this area. If you are believe in 7.86, okay, obviously 0.786, this area is also very important. Lots of people actually entering in this area. Okay, they think the market will go down, and maybe they are try to capture all this move, but I don't think it will try to I don't think people can take profit. Maybe they will be win, but I'm not sure. But my setup will be like that. If they place their long trade from here, short trade from here, most possible chance they place their SL above this candle. And here will be another thing, lots of people also interested in this zone, they place short from this area. Why? Because of 0.78. Fifth 0.78 is another resistance area. Okay, now I'm going to remove this Fibonacci. Here is actually lots of confirmation to define that market will be go downside. Okay, and most of the people try to open short from here, and maybe they will be win, but at the same time market take one advantage because they place their SL above this high. Okay, right now the candle, look at the candle. If they place their SL above this candle or above this candle, okay, BTC can take easily all the SL and it's try to go upside like that, and maybe those who place their SL above it also can taken by BTC. Okay, this is a very interesting zone. And if you try to scalping in this zone, there is one quick setup. Look at that. If you are interested for long, you can easily place a long trade from here. Probably you can place your SL below, and it is actually very good setup for long. Those who place their SL above this high, look at it. I'm also going to place in one long trade from here, especially it is in scalping. Okay, and SL is also very small. If market is going downside, the last one will be 38,357. Okay, so now I'm going to open one long trade from here. The logic is the behind the logic is actually those who place their SL above this candle or above this candle, or those who thinking that if it is going upside, they can place their trade for the basis of Fibonacci or previous resistance, and market will find lots of liquidity in upside. Okay, and this will be happened when people place their SL above this high. And why they will place their SL above this high? Because lots of confirmation for short. Okay, this way, and market definitely try to take all the SL. This is the psychology. Okay, so now I'm going to place one long trade from here. Now it is moving upside. And my SL will be below 88,357. Okay, 88,357. Perfect. Now it is going upside. Let's see. Now I place my trade. Okay. Wait for the upside move. Okay. I can also place another trade. Let me open another trade. Now I'm going to taking one screenshot. This setup is very important. Okay, now I'm going to open Okay, now I open two trade in BTC. Okay, guys. Okay, now I'm taking video for confirmation. Okay, it's moved. Probably, if you are thinking that if BTC try to follow like, then I will make lots of money. No, maybe it will try to capture all the SL above this candle, and my target is this. Okay, now I said, guys, if you are not following my YouTube channel, kindly follow, and here will be find lots of live trade. Okay, and in upcoming day I will try to share with you lots of trade in live. If you are try to make money from crypto, basically scalping, or if you are try to take swing trade. Okay, swing trade is basically you can follow me directly through Telegram, but if you try to scalping, you need to follow in YouTube live. Okay, look at that, it is going upside and I make enough. I can also take to profit, but I'm going to shift my SL. Okay, let's go. Okay, I shift my SL. Okay, my current SL is below this level. Okay, just below 88,500. Okay, it is falling. People are going to open lots of short. Let me check. Apart from BTC, you can trade another one. Obviously, Ethereum is almost reached the zone. What about near? What about link? Link's chart is not perfect. Okay, the file is actually I share about the file yesterday, and it is follow similar, like look at that, it is going to downside from here. I said there is a lots of liquidity and it can take easily. Look at it, people are entering aggressively. The thing market will go upside. At the same time it is going downside and all the liquidity grab. Now it is slowly going upside. What about Solana? Yes, Solana is very aggressively going upside, but I'm not sure about Solana. How many time I'm not sure about Solana, because yesterday I said I can't find any type of good setup for Solana, but look at it, it's good, perfect setup. Maybe it was midnight, or I did not focus in this area. I forgot to capture this type of pattern here. Okay, it's create the pattern before I make my video. Okay, it's not a big deal, guys. Fate is also making strong support here, and it's create lots of liquidity below this level, and at the same time it's create lots of liquidity in upside. Look at it, what actually happening. It is continuously take support and continuously take resistance upside and downside, and follow like zigzag pattern. Now the time is, I think it can break easily. Yes. Yes, BTC is going upside, guys. Look at it. The plan is exactly what I said. Look at it. I will upload this video on my YouTube channel. You can easily find that type of video in my channel. If you follow me and if you show me support, I will create lots of video like this. Okay, so please support, guys. And one most important thing is that currently L-Bank is partnership with me, and they try to capture lots of user. So kindly, guys, check my bio, or if you are new, you can also go to my YouTube channel and you can easily find one referral code. Okay, so if you try to download from Chrome or any other browser of L-Bank, so kindly use my referral code, which is actually I mentioned in my comment section. Also you can find it is, if you follow me in Instagram, you can also find this promo code. Okay, kindly use my promo code, guys. Okay, so I can make a little bit of amount from referral. Okay, now BTC try to take reverse, but I don't think. Okay, wait for few minutes. If it is going upside, it will be good for us, and if it is going downside, I will close my trade here. Okay, my SL is almost close to this buy price. Okay, what actually happening? You need to patient to make money, guys. If you don't have any type of passion during trade, you can't make money from crypto. I'm very interested in Solana, but I missed this setup. Ocean actually said this one. Very perfect setup for me, but I missed the trade. Approx 3%. It's okay. Next time I will take care about Solana. Let me check Aptos. I also said yesterday, if Aptos follow like this, then I will make a trade, and if it is going upside and make such type of pattern, now it is creating short. Okay, if you are going to 4-hour time frame, look at that, it is in previous resistance and people will enter for short. Now maybe they place their SL above this candle, and this candle, maybe this candle will take all the SL. If BTC going upside, then it will take all the SL above this candle. And I will try to take one short, probably this one. This one is very important. previous support and resistance, this one. Wait for the confirmation, guys. Okay, what about Ethereum? Similar pattern like BTC. Now it is going upside. Let me check what actually happening in BTC. Perfect. I'll take my profit in 89,000 or 89,500 approx. These two zone is very. I'll take my 50% profit in 89,000, and rest amount I'll took 89,500. Okay. Now SL, no need to shift SL, guys. It is already close to buy price. Okay. Otherwise SL will be hit. This SL is perfect right now. Let me finish my chocolate. if BTC try to reach like this level 88,650, I will add more amount in this area, guys. I will add more amount. Okay, and I will wait for this level at least 89,000, because lots of people are actually open short in this area, this area, this area. They place their SL above this high, no doubt. What about BNB? Let me check. All the coin are actually following similar pattern, like BTC. BTC is continuously try to attract seller, but what actually happening? My SL is exact. It's where is the 88,500? Oh, here is 88,500. Yes. ENA looks like not good. I think ENA try to fall. Let me confirm what actually happening with ENA. Okay, it is close to the resistance. Previous resistance is actually 21 point. Sorry, actually it is 0.2143. 143 cent actually. This zone is behaving like a support, and this one is behaving like a resistance. Okay, there is also liquidity. And here is also lots of liquidity available. This area is actually, I don't think market will fall without taking this liquidity. That means if BTC try to go upside, all the project will try to go upside and take all the liquidity, and they can fall maybe below what it is going upside or more. Okay, I'm not sure about it, but right now it is looking not good. It try to take advantage like that. Now BTC is again going upside. Okay, Apart from rest, I can't do anything right now. The setup is good. This setup is actually I closely observed more than 1 hour. Okay, and I'm waiting for perfect time, but right now it is a perfect time to entry. I thought similar way market actually work. They will be gone. Upside liquidity will be gone within 5 to 10 minutes. Those who place there, look at that. What actually happened? Lots of people entering these two candles. They think market will go down and they place short trade. Okay. Maybe they place their sell above this high, or above this high. Now it is try to catch all the liquidity. Okay, there is a big liquidity. Now I'm going to showing you one thing actually, which is how you can check liquidity in the market. Now coin glass is coin glass, and then liquidity map. Liquidity map. Look at that. Lots of people are actually entering short. If BTC try to fall, this is actually, look at it, Binance BTC USDT perpetual. Okay, and time is 1 day. Current price of BTC is, I think, yes, approx here. Okay, current price is 88,816. obviously, if BTC try to go downside, here is a huge amount of liquidity, like 87,600. And if it is try to go more downside, highest liquidity only 35 million. Okay, if BTC try to go downside, there is no much liquidity. And same time, look at that. If BTC try to go upside, and $400 million will be liquidated if BTC reach 97,000. And here is, if BTC try to go downside, maximum liquidity will be 35 or 40 million, 50 million and 400 million. Hope you understand which one actually good for BTC, you know very well. And it is only for Binance, and overall Binance OKX Bybit. Look at that. If BTC try to reach upside, $1.2 billion will be liquidated, and if BTC go downside, max to max 100 million for right now. Okay, maybe few people will be enter after BTC reach from 88 to 90 or above 90. Okay, now you can easily understand that upper side liquidity is high. That means there is a lots of liquidity, 89 or 90. This zone is actually carry lots of liquidity. Market follow liquidity. Okay, now it is going upside. Let me check, guys. I'm going to share it to my PNL. Okay, which one actually I place from here. Okay. Live trade is actually very time consuming thing, yeah. It's take lots of time, and you need to be patient, and you need to be wait for long time until you are reach your target. Okay. Let me check what actually happening in ENA. ENA actually try to fall. Probably this one is. This one is separate for ENA. So ENA will try to go downside like that and take reverse. If BTC try to go upside. Okay. Hey BTC, what are you doing? This scalping actually for short term trade. I don't like actually scalping case. I put small amount when I place scalping. I put small amount, and when I place my trade for swing, okay, which one actually you need to wait 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or sometime I wait for 10 day or 15 day, like, okay. Then I use huge amount. Look at that, it is going upside. Let me check my profit. How can I check my profit? I need to close the video. Now it is taken all the liquidity of upper side, and again lots of people are actually entering in short. Okay, wait for the confirmation. If it is take any big candle from here, I will try to exit. I close my 50% actually. I close 50% profit from here. As I said, when it will try to break this upper line, I'll took 50%. Okay. And now the rest amount actually left, and I place my SL at entry. Okay. Wait for next move. Let's see what actually happening in BTC. Now it's fall like here. My entry was 88,700 something. I think this position. Yes. Those who enter from here, maybe market will try to hold the liquidity. Maybe.